Leo, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy and find out what is happening in your world. Tell me about your past. What else do you need to know? And your potential outcome? Leo, I'm not surprised by this at all. So we have the Death card sitting at the bottom of the deck. You've been definitely going through some sort of transformation, but it has a lot to do with putting the past behind you, ending something here that just wasn't right for you. That energy is coming through very strongly in this reading. In fact, your current energy is Knight of Wands, influenced by the King of Wands. And so you couldn't be more authentically yourself right now if you tried, but this is really taking steps forward, not second guessing yourself, really just knowing the direction that you need to go and then going there, not giving anything else a second thought. The universe wants you to focus on the sun, which is actually the ruler of your sign. And so not a surprise to see this showing up either. There's a lot about really staying positive, holding true to who you are, keep going down your path. There's something really positive about the direction that you're moving. When I look at your past energy and I'm getting the world, something here came to some sort of ending, but it feels like you created this ending on purpose so that you could move forward. There was something really significant about whatever chapter you were closing. There was something that was holding you back in some sort of way. You recognized it for what it was and you weren't going to hold on to that anymore. And so you knew that there was time to let it go. This might have happened actually during the full moon in Sagittarius. There might have been something here that came to light and you were finally like, okay, now I'm ready to release it and move on. So we have all the wands, all the court cards are out here. So in your strength position is the Queen of Wands energy. This is more of your energy. And so really the actions that you're taking align with everything about you, who you are from a fundamental standpoint, the path that you want to go down, the way that you see things unfolding for yourself. Now, because it almost feels like you're like a mini bulldozer going through this, not in a negative way, it's just because you're just not going to let anybody get you off track. There are going to be obstacles and challenges that come up here in the near future, but these feel very minor. These don't feel like they're going to set you back in any way. It does feel like you're going to just almost plow through them. I actually got something similar for another sign. I just don't remember which one it was. When I look at how the universe is shaping the situation, so we do have the Three of Wands showing up as well as the Six of Wands. And so whatever journey was taking place here that finally led to you ending some sort of chapter here, this feels like it was a long time coming. There was some sort of lesson connected to it that you needed to learn that led to a lot of success, and it led to a lot of the self-confidence that you currently have that is giving you that energy to keep moving forward. Knight of Cups is showing up in your hopes or fears position. And so this is about being ready to make an offer to somebody or open to receive some sort of offer from another person. I am seeing the Devil show up in the potential outcome. There could be a Capricorn coming towards you. This actually also feels like there might be some sort of test around obstacles, around this path that you're creating for yourself. Are you creating a path forward? And the steps that you're taking, are they so rigid that there's no room for flexibility? There's no room to pivot if something doesn't go exactly the way that you think it will. Because it does feel like you're about to be tested on something similar to that. Let me get some additional details here and see what else we can get. With the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands, I'm getting the Ace of Swords. So the actions that you're taking, you're very clear on what it is that you want and the path that you're going to go down. With the Sun, I'm getting the High Priestess, trusting your instincts, relying on your own self-confidence. That's where it all stems from. The more confident you are in yourself, the more you can trust your instincts, because that's your inner you telling you the right path. With the World, I'm getting the Empress. This is the transformation that I was getting. With that Death card at the bottom of the deck, this is the transformation. The minute you ended something, you started becoming a more elevated, more confident version of yourself that says, you know what, this is the path forward for me. With the Queen of Wands, I'm getting the Devil energy is showing up here. And so, yeah, be careful about the steps that you're taking, the path that you have created for yourself, because you have clearly defined something here. And so the steps that you're taking may, and I'm going to say this, they might be very linear, where you might need them to be more fluid. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. You're going to overcome these obstacles and challenges that are being presented to you. That's Jupiter energy, very positive. It's like the Midas touch. It's very positive wherever it goes. Whatever it touches kind of turns to gold. Tell me about the Six of Wands, Queen of Wands. Yeah. You are taking the right steps, but for some reason, it's almost like the universe is saying, I'm going to show you. It is. Because I had this happen to me recently, and I just got that in my mind. The universe is trying to show you how far you've come. And so it's going to put something in your path. It's going to create an opportunity for you to prove that you have learned the lesson. Whatever this chapter was that you closed, there's going to be something similar that opens up, and it's, are you going to fall back into old patterns, old habits, or are you going to keep doing what you need to do for yourself and keep moving forward? Because that happened to me, and that's the scenario that just popped into my head. And it happened recently in this year. Three of Wands, Nine of Wands. And so when you were on this journey, your guard was really up. But you're kind of at that point now where you've kind of regained that self-confidence in everything that you're doing here. That is also why I'm seeing this Six of Wands with the Queen of Wands, because collectively these all cards represent how the universe was shaping the situation. So while you were on this journey, until you learned that lesson, your guard was going to be up, because you needed to kind of regain that confidence in yourself so that you could drop your guard. And the reason that you can drop your guard is because nobody can shake your confidence. Nobody can dictate your worth. You determine your self-worth. And so it's almost like anybody coming at you, it would just like bounce off you in a way. I know I'm rambling. I hope that makes sense, because I can it just feels like there's no reason to keep your guard up, because you're not going to get easily wounded. That's what I was trying to get out. With the Knight of Cups, I'm getting the Emperor. I love it. I love it. You might have an Aries coming towards you, but what I really see here is that confidence in yourself, really standing up for yourself. I mean, the Emperor is Aries energy, so it's another fire sign. And so it is about being bold and assertive and taking those steps necessary, including making yourself emotionally open and available to receiving an offer from another person for some sort of romantic commitment. Tell me about the Devil. You know what? Let's see if we can get one card on the Devil. There we go. Judgment. It's exactly what that is. So you are being tested here. You are going to have to make a decision on, do you continue down the path? Do you fall into an old pattern, or did you finally free yourself of that entire situation? So I'm going to get 3 cards on how to navigate this test that's coming up for you. One more, or 2 more. One more. Yeah, okay. So the cards that came out, Chariot, it's all about success. The Death card showed up again, so Scorpio energy, but this is about transformation, so a successful transformation. 8 of Wands, so when this test presents itself, you are going to move through it. There's no doubt about it. This 8 of Wands, it's a fast-moving energy, and so this is something where you're not going to hesitate. You are going to show that you have had a successful transformation, that everything that you've done, everything that you've worked on for yourself, that's stuck. Like those lessons stuck. You don't need to go back and relearn any of those lessons. So Leo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.